So Dragon Ball Super Chapter 69 came out a little while ago, and I thought it was good. A nice, solid chapter filled with action and rich story elements that help advance the plot. But, not everyone felt that way. Some people didn't like the chapter, and that's okay. The great thing about art is that it's open for interpretation. Each individual can create their own opinion and perspective, which is typically aligned with what their values are, what makes them happy, what they care about, what's important to them. And for a lot of people, it seems, when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, what people care about, what's important to them, is power. Now, we just had a chapter where we learned about the history of Planet Cereal. We learned about the origins of the Namekians. We got another inkling of the Heater's plan for galactic domination. But you know what people are talking about the most? Beerus and Vegeta. Why? Because it was about power. Who's stronger than who? You know what other aspect of the chapter is getting a lot of attention? The capabilities of Tarumbo, the Cerealian dragon. You know why? Because it was about power. Fans eat it up. They're like, Granola can't wish himself stronger. There's only 2 balls, not 7. The dragon can't grant the wish. He's not powerful enough. The reality here is that Dragon Ball fans have betrayed themselves by not appreciating everything that Dragon Ball has to offer and thus shifting their interpretation of the story to being a boring, trash product. This ties back into the video I did before about Goku being angel tier. Goku can't just keep getting stronger. Goku can't just keep punching harder. The harder he punches, the less it matters. What difference does it make how strong an opponent is if we know you're just gonna somehow get strong enough to beat them, whether it's Goku or Vegeta? No, if Dragon Ball is to continue, the story has to expand beyond just who's stronger than who. And thankfully, Toyotaru and Toriyama are making attempts at trying to do just that. Because at this point in Dragon Ball, you need the Namekians and their lore. You need the Heaters and their mastermind scheme. You need Granola and his complex quest for revenge. These complementary parts of the story are essential. All I ever hear is that the story needs to expand beyond Goku and Vegeta. That Toyotaro needs to stop recycling old villains like Frieza and Broly. Toyo needs to innovate more, introduce some new concepts and characters in order to keep the story fresh. He gives you what you want, and what do you do with it? Dismissed it as soon as you saw it. The manga isn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. You are, of course, allowed to have a negative opinion of it the same way you can have a favorable opinion of it. It's your interpretation. No matter what your interpretation of the series is, though, I ask of you one thing: that you appreciate it. Because if you don't, the writers are just going to give you what you've shown them you care about. More power-ups, more random transformations, more of the same boring stuff.